There we are.
Hello. Ooh, mic is adjusting, or camera is adjusting.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, hey.
Let us know if you can hear us. We're in a remote location.
Yes. And we are using new or different equipment. So we want to make sure that it is working. You can always test it on your phone like you normally do.
That's true.
Yeah.
New borrowed equipment.
Yes. We'll tell you who very shortly. Hello, Beyond Beauty 3. Good to see you, dear.
How's it going?
And hello to Lucky Dog Productions moderator, Miss Sue.
Hey, Sue.
Good to see you. All right. Sounds like audio is rocking and rolling.
Normally we're in other people's lives and we're participating. Today we've been busy.
Yes.
Been running.
Yes.
Hello, Thomas Weaver.
Hello.
How you doing?
Thanks for joining us. Yes, Sue says we can see and hear you. Aces.
That's fantastic. Yeah, the background's a little bit blown out, but
that's okay.
It'll do.
Yeah.
That'll do.
So yeah, what have we been up to this week?
Fun. Lots of fun. Natasha worked the last 3 days of the week.
Yeah, I was. So if you didn't tune in last week, I kind of hinted at it a little bit. I hadn't felt good the previous week, and I got a little teeny tiny temperature. And calling into the hospital, they say, "Oh no, you have a temperature. You must call employee health." And employee health said, "Oh no, you must get tested to make sure that you don't have the Rona." So I wasn't able to work on what was it? Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. And then of course my test comes back negative because I don't have any of the symptoms. I knew I wasn't sick, but whatever. So I was working Wednesday, Thursday, but I wanted to get my hours because I was off. So I picked up Friday. And then, yeah, I had so silly. At work, we are wearing masks and goggles with our patient care. And I had a patient who was getting placed to an outside facility. And the facility he was going to wanted him tested for coronavirus to make sure he was negative. And after taking care of this gentleman for a day and a half, surprise, he was actually positive.
Surprise!
Oh, so now they're tracking down all of the healthcare providers who came in and took care of him and seeing if they need to get tested or not. But I wore my mask and I wore my goggles, so that makes me low risk, so I don't have to get tested. But that's been my fun work stuff. Yeah.
Other than that, just hanging out at home. Got a few more people pop in. The Aloha Conch. Hello, Mr. Carter.
Hello. Thanks for joining us.
And Mrs. Carter.
Yeah.
Sorry. Diary of a Family's here.
Well, hey, guys. Good to see
How's
you.
it going?
Thanks for joining us. Get on with the show, y'all.
Daydream about nice things.
What's up, Gary? And
oh, darn it.
Our bot was still in there. We had played around last week with our live with the stream elements.
We need to fix that. We need to shut that off, actually.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
You keep talking.
Yes.
That's going to throw in stuff we don't want in there.
Okay. Yeah. So last week we did an interview with Tony. How do you say his last name? Mascarello?
Mascarello.
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 Yes, from Mask Hikes. He does a lot of hiking, obviously Mask Hikes. So we had a great interview with him. He talked about like how he got into hiking, what kind of gear he uses. He actually was planning to hike the Appalachian Trail this year, had got it started, and then all the coronavirus stuff happened, so he had to go home, so he wasn't able to do that. But he's gotten back out. He's done a couple hikes out in Colorado. So it was a really fun interview. He's a fellow YouTuber. So if you haven't seen that live stream, go check out last week's live stream and check out Mask Hikes. He's a great guy, great channel, good information. But yeah, we had tried the stream elements. We wanted to be like Gary, daydream about nice things and not have to worry about putting in all this information in the chat so you can focus on your interview. But we neglected to turn it off. So that is what Bill is in the process of doing right now. And then we mentioned that we are using some new equipment. So our laptop, we have had since Bill was in college, when he went back to school for his video audio communications degree. And I think that was back in what, 2012, right?
Sounds about right.
Because I graduated nursing school in 2012 and then you went back to school. So it's a little old as far as technology goes. That makes it 8 years. And he was editing our latest video and he was texting me while I was working and just saying how frustrated he was. He's like, we need a new computer. And we've been talking about it for a while. We just hadn't pulled the trigger because, you know, there's other stuff you could do with that money. But we finally did it. You know, we're having fun with this YouTube thing. We like making our videos. We like chatting with all of you. So we bit the bullet. We bought a new computer. I think this one's an HP. What's it called?
Omen.
So we've had it for a few days. We're still trying to figure out how it works. It's a little smaller than our last one, but yeah, so far so good. You about done there?
I'm trying to figure out how to save it, but we'll just run with that. We'll leave that up.
Okay.
Let's go back and take a look, see what we're doing. So yeah, last week we had this trouble with this Stream Elements thing here. Mm-hmm. I'll blame that on Gary too. And actually, thank you, Gary, because Gary encouraged me to put in the link to have folks give us a tip, and that didn't turn out great. But so far, it's fine. Yeah. It'll be fine in the end.
It's a work in progress. We'll get there. Yeah. Hi, Linda Barker. Thanks for joining us. I don't know what this is from, but I'll say hello to the brother-in-law. Hey, Brian. He took it all. It's not fair.
That's from Will playing Fortnite.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they like to play their online gaming together, which is fun.
So that's my little story. So last week, thank you to Our Epic RV Adventure, James Catanese, and Mel Nettie, Living Freeze and Codeless. They all gave us a tip, bought us a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And then there was some weird setting in PayPal that was like, hey, these folks need to
approve of services.
Your purchase.
Yeah.
Like, let us know they received their goods. And like, I don't think we're going to be doing it through Stream Elements anymore. So actually, we hopefully, if it changes, I tried to change it to just our PayPal.me. So that might be in there.
Or we'll just throw up this fantastic banner that gives you all the details. You want to buy us a cup of coffee, you like what you see, you want to give us a little tip, just go to paypal.me/nursing or travel bug.
Talk amongst yourselves. Coffee talk.
Coffee talk. Hello, Happy Place Camping.
Hello.
Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. And Mr. John Chalker. Good to see you, sir.
We're leaning in.
No, we're not having too much trouble with our rig. You better knock on some wood, though, because you know how
John Chucker.
You know how that goes.
Ooh.
There you go. BB says it might be a setting in PayPal that you have to change. We do not have a business PayPal.
We do not.
Yeah, so we'll have to look into it a little bit more.
Odd.
Experimentation.
So then I don't know. It said that it sent an email to those people to confirm that they received something.
Well,
whatever.
It's all good.
It's cool.
Yeah. We don't have any stickers to show you this week. It's funny, like we ordered 50 stickers way back in the beginning when we finally got stickers, and we ran out of them like lickety split. And then we waited for Sticker Mule to have their awesome sales like they do. So we ordered 100, and now they're just kind of slowly trickling out. So I think we got a good stockpile going. So we'll throw that banner up too. If you want to sticker swap, send us an email at nursingourtravelbug@gmail.com. You don't have to have a sticker if you don't presently have one. You just want one of ours. Send us an email. We'll gladly send you one.
Or 50.
We got plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much our week. Yeah.
That's our week. Today we are out on a adventure. I'm going to blame this one on Diary of a Family, since I know you're in here. They did their live yesterday. Go over and check their live out. They're talking all about, not all about, they mentioned that they were going to start doing some renovating.
Mm-hmm.
We also saw Shiny Tiny Times
Yes.
Chan family was doing some renovating. They posted that on Facebook. And Natasha started saying, you know, I've been wanting to do some renovating. This is where you say, uh-oh.
For a long time.
As I'm sitting in my old busted recliner from the RV furniture
Yes.
that we've just been putting up with.
Mm-hmm. Which is funny. If you go to the bloopers section of our It's Too Hot, how to keep your RV cool in the summertime video, skip to the end, go to the bloopers, and you'll see that his chair just opens up on its own, which it tends to do. Yeah. And it's been busted. Like you don't sit level, you sit kind of at a incline. And we fixed that with I made him this pillow a long time ago. I made him a tie blanket and a tie pillow out of Nebraska Cornhuskers fleece, because he's a Cornhusker fan. And so he would just cuddle up with the blanket and the pillow. But then when the chair broke, he just decided to use the pillow as to anchor his butt back in the chair. So now he won't be using that on his head.
So she'd been looking at these. I need to delete that. Don't click on that link. No, I'm just kidding. So
it's fine. Say he's
talk about IKEA.
Okay, yes. Hi, Barbara. Good to see you. All right, Bill's gonna play around with the stream elements thing again. So yeah, so we have been talking about. Well, I wanted probably since the first couple of months we got into our RV. I wanted to do some remodeling to kind of make it our own. But it's just well, should we? It's brand new. We bought ours brand new, and we don't want to just start tearing it apart or painting it or whatever. You want to keep it nice and pretty. And then, as you get the wear and tear and things start breaking, as they are wont to do in an RV, it's okay, well, now we don't have to worry about it being new and shiny. We can get in there and make it our own. And with the broken chair, I think it was just kind of time to start doing that. And yeah, you're seeing all these signs everywhere. This friend is doing that friend is doing this. Well, hey, I want to be part of the group. I want to go ahead and make some changes. I want to make my rig my own. So yeah, it was our kickstart. And being in Springfield, Illinois, we are close to 2 IKEAs. One is 2.5 hours to the north near Chicago, and then the other is about an hour and a half south to St. Louis. So I had the weekend off, and we're let's go. I knew what I wanted. I've been looking at these chairs for a while, and IKEA is the RV Mecca store. Anything you need, furniture, storage, whatever, it's there. So I've been itching. I wanted to go. So of course, that's what we did today. We did an impromptu drive. We got up early, drove down to
terrible store.
St. Louis. Guys, it was nuts. Okay, they opened at 11. There was a line. And I'm not talking about a little, 10, 20 people line waiting for the door.
Disney Magic Mountain line queue here. This is wrapped around, snake going around the building through the parking lot, parking garage. They're move over. If I could have you all move this way. We're at Disney again. Except this wasn't fun. There wasn't awesome zippity doodah playing in the background.
No, and we had to pay money, lots and lots of money, which I guess is reminiscent of Disney.
Kind of like Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we found 2 chairs to replace our love seats, so I'm super excited about that.
Can't wait to put them together and wear them out.
Yeah. And then since Bella has moved into the bunk room, we think we have found a sleeping solution for hers, because she's been using the love seat that you have to pull out to sleep into, but hers you have to take apart, and one of the bars that is for support broke on it. It's been a pain in the booty.
Okay.
So we got something better. So I'm really excited to get that stuff in there. And then that's just setting the ball rolling. And now I'm thinking about paint colors. I'm thinking about wallpaper, tile, all of the things.
Somebody in the chat, tell her to pump the brakes. Pump the brakes.
Because he's already telling me. But I'm ready.
CRV. I joke, you shouldn't polish a turd. You just let it go.
But it's our home. I want it to look pretty, even if it's a pretty pile of poo. Hey, Pause and Effect.
Hey, Pause and Effect. We're near St. Louis. We're not in St. Louis. We're just outside in Cahokia.
Yes. Hey, Lori's Crochet Corner 2. Thanks
Hello.
for popping in. See if we missed anybody else.
Justin
and Christina's RV Van Life.
And
Good
Michael.
to see you guys. How are
What's happening?
you? How is parenthood? Oh, they found some really nice folding chairs at Home Depot this week. Yes.
That sounds good.
Nice. That IKEA is insane, says BB3. And she would know because she lives down here as well. RV Underway is in his house. Hey, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Sorry we weren't at the lives today. It's we
spent 3 hours at IKEA.
Wasn't planning on that. Wasn't planning on doing the live from this beautiful outdoor location, but our fabulous hosts have hooked us up, and it's better than driving in the truck on the way back.
Which is what we were planning to do.
Yeah.
Yes, they do have some fantastic flex steel furniture. We didn't get a recliner because I wanted something smaller, and I wanted 2 chairs instead of the big honking one. So
they all tend to be small, tiny.
Yeah, and he's 6'10". Oh my gosh, you guys, shopping for furniture.
No, I do not play basketball.
The salmon at IKEA. You know, we wanted to get the Swedish meatballs, but because of COVID, you can't eat any of them. It's all takeout, and they were frozen. Bummer. Blue Wave's in the house. Hi,
What's up, Blue Wave Bob? From Jacksboro, Texas. A cool 112 degrees today.
Right. Woo!
What you got?
They cooling down. Yeah, so much fun. But anywho, so we wanted to talk to you all today since we've got the itch. We got the Reno itch. We're gonna do some upgrades. We want to know, have you all done any upgrades? And if so, what have you done? And do you want to do some renovations, but do you have reservations? We want to know. We want to hear it all. We've got some special guests with us that are going to talk about their renovations.
We do.
We do.
Oh, it's one of our newer friends, the Long Haul Lifesavers.
Hey.
How's it going, guys?
Good to see you guys.
Learned about these guys through Johnny's journey. And then it's one of those where you watch the video and you're just like, how have we not heard about these people? Mm-hmm. Another travel nurse couple.
Yeah.
For the fellows, the travel nurse.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for joining us.
And
Carolyn from Utah. Lovebirds. Tweet, tweet.
Oh my.
Oh, it's only
us.
Yeah. Blue Wave says it's only 105.
Only. There you go. It's a cool front. Moving in 105.
Yep.
That's funny.
Long Haul Lifesavers has done a ton of renovations, and they have a playlist. They've done so many. We're gonna have to check them out because Mama needs some.
I know ideas. We don't have the Queen Mother here. She's texted me and said that they're doing some packing. Melnetti doing some packing and wouldn't be at the live today. So.
Oh yeah, September.
We don't have somebody to, I would say, throw in some links for Long Haul Lifesavers.
Yes.
But we don't have the peeps. But yes, check those folks out.
Yes. We can't wait to get to know
them
better.
Super entertaining.
We might have to have y'all on our show sometime.
That'd be fun.
The wheels are spinning. Not that I'm crazy. The wheels are turning.
Keep on turning.
There we go. Justin and Christina have been repainting cabinets and bought new floor. Ooh, that sounds exciting.
Sounds like a video.
It does sound like a video. I can't wait to see it. But yeah, should we bring in our special guest?
We should.
We should.
They've been patiently waiting.
They have. We just yammer on sometimes.
And since we have a lot of our circles overlap, you might be able to guess we're right outside of St. Louis, seeing one of our favorite families that we also spent a bunch of time with recently.
Oh, and look at that. Diary of a Family threw their link in there. Thanks, guys.
Check these folks out.
We appreciate
They're
you.
gonna blow past us. I'm telling you.
Another
They're fun.
family.
They're talented.
Bus show.
Entertaining.
Bus show. Oh, they're down for a collaboration. All right, you heard it here. We'll reach out to you. Or reach out to us at nursingourtravelbug at gmail.com. We'll throw that up there too. Yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah, St. Louis, this has been a great spot. There's lots of folks down here, lots of RVers down here. And we were excited when we heard that they were getting a contract here so we could hang out some more. So yeah, came down to St. Louis, we came down to IKEA. So of course we had to stop by and see our friends. Let me see if I can turn our camera here.
See how this works. We might have to rearrange ourselves.
Fit everybody in there. Oh yes, that is brilliant. Oh, but it's one for each with the cord.
Do we need?
Oh, it's okay. We're charged. We're good. Oh, I see one half.
There's one of them. There's the other one.
Oh,
He's helping with the audio.
And
the
now-
visual.
We need a shuffle. There they are. Diary of a Family. Oh,
I wasn't expecting to be live today.
we forced them into it. They forced us. We said, "Hey, we're just gonna stop and say hey, and we'll keep moving down the road. We'll do the live from the truck." They're like, "No, you're not.
We have a beautiful location for you.
Get out there and do your live at our fabulous turtle pond."
It's fabulous.
yes.
Well, I love the fact that we have an older child in the rig with the kids, so I don't have to worry about them burning it down.
We're keeping an eye out for the smoke.
Right.
Yeah.
While we are mildly entertaining, Bella is mildly trustworthy. So,
So true.
Poor Bella.
She's getting there. Yeah, Carolyn and I were talking earlier about her teenage stuff is like full steam ahead. She's all kinds of attitude and all kinds of nonchalant when it comes to what she's into, what she's not into. So yeah, that's been fun.
And I've got
That makes
like
it hard to buy
3
for,
or
right?
4 years.
Yeah.
3 or 4 years to go before Emma's at that stage.
She's already working her way into it.
There's more good things to come.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
You pulling up the chat over there? What are you doing?
I'm blind. I can't see that.
I
I have my phone in front of my face.
think you look disinterested when you're looking at your phone, and it's very rude.
I am. This
He's
show
trying.
is boring. I am disinterested.
He's trying to keep up with the chat.
Yeah.
There.
It's true.
Okay, right on.
So what's new with Diary of a Family? As these folks should be watching.
Right, yeah, because we were with you guys in Reno,
Mhm.
and then we all had to split and go our separate ways when they just like quit our contract on us. Like, what? We spent a good month, I think, in Washington with family and helping his dad with the remodel and kind of doing
A
spring
real
cleaning.
remodel.
Like
The
full
sticks and
on.
bricks remodel.
When we walked
Yeah.
in, the kitchen was still gutted. Like it had new floor, new ceiling, new walls, but nothing was put in yet. So, yeah, that was fun. Got to clean out our trailer, get rid of some weight, shed the weight, decide what we don't want to take because we've been out for over a year and we were coming back to say hi to family. And so it was really nice to kind of go through our stuff again and be like, well, we didn't use that. That goes.
Here's a bin of stuff we never even opened in a year.
That's awesome.
All right.
And then we were able to get this contract here in St. Louis and we jetted out. Took us 10 days to get here. It was nice. We spread it out, had a couple of long travel days and some regular like 4 or 5 hour travel days and
A couple rest days.
couple of rest days where we were able to just hang out and chill. We met up with some great RVers as well. And
You went to Omaha?
yes. Got to see my recruiter. That was really great. Yeah,
Vegeta Runza, though. You're not big fast food. But you should have had a Runza in Nebraska.
Yeah, we've been like staying away from all the fast food.
Yeah.
We're trying to eat healthier.
It's a necessity.
For those of you who don't know what a runza is,
Go to Nebraska.
it's like a mixture of cabbage and ground beef and seasonings and stuff. And it's all wrapped into, like, encased in a loaf of bread.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
It sounds
Loaf of bread.
Well, that's,
A loaf
I don't
of
know. That's,
it's breaded on the
Yeah.
Is it like deep fried or is it?
no, it's all
Baked.
baked.
It's all baked.
It's all baked. Yeah. It's basically like a Hot Pocket, but with cabbage and meat.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds
Good.
Irish.
Sounds
It's Beyond Beauty says she feels you on that teen girl thing. RB Dog is in the house. Thanks for being here. Pause and Effect raised 3 girls, all 3 in the teens at some point in time. Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, at the same time.
Same.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yikes.
Oh,
Super
man.
yikes.
Yeah.
Linda Barker saying hello to RB Dog. In fact, all 6 were teens at the same time. 3 boys and 3 girls.
No.
Yikes.
God bless you, Brad. God bless you.
No, thank goodness they're all gone. Right? But now you got the grandbabies.
Yeah. They're the fun ones.
Yeah, so we have our 3 littles, all 9 and under, and we're finally out of diapers. Did you know that? Eddie is completely potty trained, even at night.
Yeah.
He's no accidents for the past month.
That's
so,
awesome.
Yeah,
Fantastic. Yeah.
Makes life
completely.
easier.
For
Yes.
We have to find out what to do with our 10 diapers that are left over.
Masks.
Anybody want 10 diapers?
Put them masks. For the pull-ups, just put them on.
sure. You do you, babe. You do you.
Hey, man, you gotta use stuff up.
I know.
So now you're here in Illinois. You
Yep.
settled into the job. You settled into your spot. So
Yep.
now it's time for a little renovating, huh?
Yeah, we're not going to share anything on our YouTube channel for a couple of probably a month or more until the whole project's done. But we haven't been happy with our living area, the kitchen dinette and the couch, and mainly it was the couch because the couch.
It's more the living side of it. The kitchen side of
Yeah.
it was fine.
kitchen side's
the-
fine.
Thank goodness. I didn't
the
like the
dinette-
couch.
I didn't
That was
like
a
it
kid. It
either.
was like a Barbie couch.
Yeah.
So it wasn't original to the Grand Design brand at all. We don't even know what rig it came out of. That's just what our
That was the only option that was available
Yeah.
within our time frame
yeah.
at the dealership.
We wanted the dinette because before we had a long couch with a sleeper sofa, and just it wasn't modular like they thought it was. So they thought, oh, we could put in the dinette and then you'll have a couch. And it wasn't like that. And so we ended up having to take this little dinky couch that didn't even fit my little body. It was so uncomfortable. And Edison has it's been
All the kids have.
mistreated
All the
by
kids
the
were mistreated.
by the kids, and it was starting to fall apart. Like literally, you could see the frame
Mm.
because it was ripping open.
Kids are
So,
just
They're
angels.
so. And we had a perfectly good couch, sleeper couch, in the bunkhouse. So at this point, we have ripped out the nasty old couch and replaced it with the good couch from the bunkhouse. And we're planning to do a bunch more. The carpet's nasty in there. We want to rip that out. We'll probably throw some paint on the walls, just maybe in the slide area. But at this time, it takes time. It takes money.
Mhm.
Kind of short on both of it a little bit. So this was our $40 option.
Nice.
And to make it a little bit more functional at this time, and I'm pleased.
It was a
with
big improvement for
Yeah.
$40. So
It seems to open the place up a little bit more. The couch being a much lighter color, that was the original color of the couch in the main living area.
but that
It's a
couch
much
went
lighter-
the entire slide length of the slide.
It makes the area a
Original
lot
number.
brighter with a lighter color couch than a dark colored couch. So we're happy with it.
Well, now you guys can fold it out and have like comfy movie nights,
Mm-hmm.
or you can utilize your space a lot better.
Yeah.
Which is so important in an RV.
Yep.
Because
Yes,
you
yes.
don't have a lot of space.
Well, and we can feel like we can invite somebody over to stay the night now because they'll have their own space.
And they're not stuck back
Not
with the
stuck
kids.
in the kids' bedroom. Grandma was okay. She didn't mind sleeping with the kids. But,
Right.
our only other option if we were going to invite somebody to stay with us that wasn't family would be Garrett and I going and sleeping with the kids and giving our master room up. So this kind of gives us that option. So we've been thinking about it because there's at least one couple who's stuck on the outside of the United States but wants to get in
Mhm.
Yeah.
at some point.
Yes.
And
Living like
Open
we
those
love
borders.
yes, we heard good
We heard
things.
possibility.
Of like sometime in September, them opening the border about the 21st.
Nice.
So
you basically have to make a run for it before they change their mind.
before they change their minds, yeah.
Living Light RV. Justin and Christina, they're up
Mhm.
north also.
Yep.
Open those borders.
You get right down to the border, and as soon as you hear it's open, make a run for it.
Yeah,
Get
right.
into the United States. But yeah, we're having fun. It's been interesting moving from place to place, location to location, and then being not quite happy with your living arrangement, and then just deciding we're gonna do it.
Yep.
And I was afraid that couch wouldn't come out of the kids' room very easily, and it wasn't
No.
difficult at all.
I kept reassuring
That's good.
her. I'm like, it's not going to be bad. It's going to be fine.
Couple of bolts, takes off the back, and then 6 screws, releases it from the floor, and you scoot it on out. Yeah.
That's good. We have that ahead of us. So
Was it like removing the refrigerator?
It was like removing the refrigerator.
That was still epic.
Oh,
Still
man.
Taking the entire window out of the RV. Oh my gosh.
It's traumatizing.
Very traumatizing.
Speaking of traumatizing, Linda Barker says she has her 20-year-old granddaughter living with her
Oh.
and her 19-year-old boyfriend. So she's got
Oh.
plenty of
Oh,
drama.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can be traumatizing.
We'll add you to the prayer list, Linda Barker. Positive Effects said they did not start the full-time RV life until it was just the two of them.
Yeah.
We've picked out our retirement rig.
Oh, but you have years to go, so they'll probably have something better by the time.
Probably, maybe it'll fly.
Yeah.
by the
Oh
time.
yeah.
I'm thinking like a nice, like 25-foot Airstream
He
would be
likes the
great for
Airstream.
us.
Mhm.
But I don't know. It probably wouldn't work well for you
we'll
guys.
just mount it. Weld the higher ceiling on it. Just go nuts.
You might as well get a
Double-decker
smaller
Airstream.
Double-decker bus. We're doing a
Heck
conversion.
yeah. Where are our English friends, man? They can be on the lookout. Give us a hookup.
Yeah, we definitely want something small, compact, maybe with no slides, which is basically an Airstream.
Yeah.
So we can get in really easy into those beautiful national parks that we can't get into right now.
Right.
Just really grab
That's
hold of
a good
peace and serenity that
Yes.
comes with retirement.
Yes.
Someday.
Someday.
Or at least empty nesterness.
I mean, it's either going to be that or some like tricked out rig that's like really lifted that we can go anywhere and boondock anywhere.
Like a offland, like a
Yeah.
what do they call that?
Australian.
I don't know. They've got great big
I've seen it,
wheels. I've
yes.
seen like some B-class like vans
Mhm.
that are way lifted and like tricked out on the outside with racks and stuff for
Yeah.
tools that you stick up there. And
Like 500 gallons of water it
Yeah.
can hold. It's
That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome.
That'd be pretty sweet. Anybody out there, are you doing any renovations? Have you done a renovation to your RV? Talk about it in the chat. We'll talk about you.
New Vision Security Services, Blake is here.
Balake.
What's up?
What's
Good
up?
to see you. Timmy Ray the King is here. Hey, Timmy. Thanks for joining us.
Hey.
Yeah. Sue with Lucky Dog Productions says it was hilarious watching the refrigerator come out the back window.
yeah.
Yeah,
Not at the time.
no, that's not the adjective I would use for
Yeah.
us.
Hilarious.
But I'm sure, yes, from outside perspective, that is comical.
Yeah.
you guys probably would have been in a lot more stressed out had we not been there with you to kind of support.
100%.
Like
Oh, yeah.
It made it a lot less like, okay, we can get through this. It's tough, but we can get through this. We
Yeah.
got Garrett. He'll help us get it out.
I have muscles.
Because I can envision the fight right now that would have ensued. So we had to stuff our anger down real deep.
A lot of Moscato.
Right.
Yeah. That was fun. Thanks for bringing that up.
Well, we've got to replace our microwave at some point, but that's not going to need a window removed from our RV to get it out. So that's good. Our microwave completely went kaput.
I think I've taken
we
ours
could go.
down 3 or 4 times. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's real easy.
You figured that out. But
Well, the hard part, I just thought it was like a fuse or something, and it still might be a fuse,
Mhm.
but there's no fuse that I can get to without taking the entire thing apart.
That's what I did once.
Yeah,
Is it
I think
different?
ours is like, is it behind the filter? Like when you open the
Yeah,
door.
I can
the
show you
filter
on your microwave.
Yeah,
This is
maybe.
not microwave repair live. Unless
Do
you want
not
us
take
to.
our advice over any.
Basically, I popped it open. There was a screw on a part up here. I took the whole electrical panel off, and there was a fuse behind there that a YouTube video told me to check.
Oh.
And it was, we did that in
Cool.
Reno.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I should check it out.
We'll check it out.
And that's just so funny because, like, if you think back to when we were in our sticks and bricks, you wouldn't have touched that with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
A microwave,
No.
electricity.
No.
Yeah, like
No.
it was somebody's live and they were talking about electricity and stuff. I'm like, maybe you should not take advice from people in a live show and maybe consult an electrician. Then I got a lot of flack for that. Oh, Bill says we don't know anything about it. I'm just saying that's a pretty serious thing to give somebody advice about. Who's going to be that? That's the pessimist in me, though. Like, who's going to be held accountable if something goes wrong, if their RV catches on fire, to be like, whoa, well, Gary said I should hook it up to my 50-volt, whatever. I don't know.
That would not be good, right? No.
But the RV life.
See, I have no clue what I'm talking about. I just said 50-volt. That's nothing.
That'd be like getting half power to your trailer.
Right.
You're running 120 volt.
Yeah.
What? 50 volt. What is
So don't take that advice from me. I can
brownouts
tell you
in
that.
your trailer?
But getting out there, getting in the RV lifestyle, knowing that things break down in your rig all the time, like that has pushed you out of your box and out of your comfort zone to do the research, to find a fix for it, because one, it costs a lot of money if you need an RV tech. Two, there's a lot of time that's involved. So it's just, it makes more sense to do it yourself. And you have fantastic resources, the internet, YouTube, like boom, that hooks you up.
Yep.
Which again is perfect for renovations because there are tons. In fact, I belong to a Facebook group, RV Renovations. And
Nice.
that's really what's been making me
Spend
want
too
to
much
strap
time
in.
on the Facebook.
You are not allowed
You've
delete
been
your Facebook account now.
Well, you can do it like me and just send someone in your family to RV technician school. Garrett's planning to do that with the NRVTA in October and will be certified by the end of November. So.
Brought to you by the NRVTA. Go to nrvta.com. Tell them Garrett sent you.
Yeah.
Say hello to Todd from Two Beards and a Babe for us.
Yes.
Daydreaming about nice things says Gary always says turn off the power first.
Yes, please. Unplug.
That's right.
That's great advice.
It is.
Tell you who you
I
can't
like-
take electrical advice from is Blue Wave Odyssey.
I like living dangerously.
Yeah. He manufactured this thing where you can actually plug into your electrical outlet from your dryer.
Mhm.
It actually converts it. Don't ask me anything about it, but it actually converts it to usable power to plug into your RV.
Very cool.
So that.
And
Everybody call Bob.
He
Ask
built
him
it.
for advice.
Wow.
Does he use a flux capacitor?
Flux capacitor. I think so.
Blake with New Vision says I just wire outlets while they're still live. It's a sweet feeling.
Zap,
Um,
zap.
I've had friends do that. It's fun to watch. I'm not going to do that.
the cardiac nurse in me says no, don't do that.
Stop cardioverting yourself, please.
Right.
I got shocked by a bad ground.
Oh, when was that? I
Yeah.
remember.
Yikes.
I was doing a job at Generational Hope, the church, and they
Yeah.
had some. They were like, we have some weird like flickering light, and I unplugged something from an outlet, and it arced out through the ground. It was like,
Yikes.
yeah, you
Big
guys have a
jolt.
problem. I'm walking away from this one.
Yeah, I'm not.
Not touching that with a
It's
10-foot
electric.
pole.
You need to
Jesus
go
is in
call
the
him.
house.
It got
I feel alive. Jesus.
Call an actual electrician. It's not
Yes.
something wrong with your lights.
something else. The electricity.
I jumped right out of my seat. I felt the Holy Spirit.
Daydream about nice things said clear.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's fixing stuff. We want to know about just remodeling stuff?
Make it look pretty.
Are you adding new throw pillows, or have you added a splash of paint, some wallpaper? I know a lot of folks have put up like the sticky backsplashes in their bathrooms and in their kitchens just to kind of spruce it up. So yeah, what have you guys done? What do you want to do? What are you looking towards doing? What do you want to renovate in your
Like
rig?
a hot pink backsplash.
Yeah.
In the kitchen and the bathrooms. Would
Okay,
be nice.
I didn't know you liked hot pink, but we'll go with it.
I love the 80s.
Yeah.
Rayleigh Creative Travel just popped in.
What's up?
Said renovations. I'm currently taking a break from just this. We're making turning our
Taking
toy
a
hall.
break. Then you go to a live talking about.
Renovate.
Love
He's turning the toy hauler part into an office studio.
Oh
where
yeah,
he
a lot of
does
people like to
live
do
and-
that.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to do
Nice.
that.
That's brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Giffords on the Go did that with their brand new. They got a Momentum,
Mhm.
and they tricked out their cargo space
Awesome.
as an office space for both of them.
When we went to our full-time families rally, what was it, in 2019?
Mhm.
Yeah. The Diaz family had just bought a brand new toy hauler, and he was taking all the benches and everything out. I think they were still using it as part of their girls' space, but then they were installing a desk for a workspace for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the garages are awesome because they're just blank canvases or multi-space options.
Yeah.
Oh, they're here.
I know people
I was
who
just going to talk about that.
who've ripped out the benches and built triple decker bunks when they have lots and lots
Yeah.
of kids. So that's an option.
What do you do when your trouble is 7 kids? I mean,
You have to have a sleeping space for everyone, right?
You sleep them foot to head, head to foot.
Yeah,
Right?
pretty much. Pretty much.
Just do those Navy bunks that are just like, you have about that much space,
Yeah.
and you just kind of like
Yep.
slide in.
Slide them in.
Hello to the American Wanderer.
Hey, hey.
I think
thanks for
my
coming.
brain sent up the Jerry signal because I just saw Happy Place Diaries. I'm like, he does some videos about renovations
Mhm.
and his RV. I know they hung some curtains that
Yep.
kind of brightened
Oh,
up the
man.
spot.
I don't know what to do with our balances. Is that
Balance?
balances?
Mhm.
Because they're all just gray. And I'm thinking, what can I do? I guess we could take them down and recover them,
Mhm.
but maybe we should go with something else. The blinds that we have are great for blocking the heat, but of course they're all stained and written on from the kids. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those if we have to replace them completely. But I'm like, I don't want to because they'll just stain them and rip, again.
Just see if we can do black, so the kids, if the kids write on it, they would see it. You won't see
Black.
Yeah, that's a
Black?
dark blue.
Oh, that
No,
would.
they're blackout shades. They're black.
Doesn't
Well,
it
ours
darken
are
your
white, but-
space when you pull them down?
Just
Doesn't
when
it
you pull
feel
'em.
like it?
They're blue.
They're black.
Blue.
You're colorblind.
Okay, all right. Stop fighting. They are a dark color. Ours are an off-white color, and there's markings, 10 markings on them. I had this thought, like maybe we should take them down and spray paint on them, like watercolor paints,
Yeah.
and just like in different random colors, make it like a.
Then Mod
Kids
Podge.
are doing it
Yeah.
anyways. They paint.
I mean, yeah, like
Mod
really.
Podge.
Make it like a Picasso in our
Mhm.
house,
There
right?
you go. They can each sign their name at the bottom of all the blinds.
That's pretty good.
I don't know. We'll see.
You should definitely do that in your RV.
Well, I figured before we replace them, let's see if we can just fix it.
That's true.
And then if we don't like it, we'll just replace them.
What does it hurt?
Johnny's Journeys is in the house.
Well, hello.
Hey.
Guess where we are? Johnny's Journeys.
I know.
Cahokia, Illinois. Right outside
across
of
the river.
St. Louis.
Mhm.
All these people. Pause and Effect, Beyond Beauty 3, Johnny's Journey, Vanderella, all in
Dave,
St.
yeah.
Louis.
Yeah, we got to get together. And
Slow Mo buzzes through here quite a bit.
Yep.
I believe Balake has been through here on 55.
Sounds like a meetup waiting to happen.
yeah,
I know.
We'll come to your meetup.
right on. We got to figure something out. We've met BB3. We haven't met Johnny's Journey and Vanderella just yet.
And she's a
or Pause and
nurse.
Effect.
I don't know what hospital she works at.
ER. But
She
yeah.
works in the ER
Mhm.
in St. Louis.
And Vanderella is in nursing school because they're hoping to both maybe do the travel nursing together.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nurses,
You know,
right.
fantastic. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. Rayleigh Creative says it won't get into much due to the video, but they removed the benches, and that's our desk area. And Happy Place Diary says they have one more wall to paper. Then they will be done with the renos for now.
Yay!
I'm excited to see how that turned out.
Video.
I would love, I don't know, I'm torn because RV's already wallpapered. So to go over it, and I see like it bubbles up in some places. So there are, like, I've seen like the shiplap, which I think would be like super cute to do in some spots, but you want to make sure you're starting with a good foundation. And to rip off all the old wallpaper first would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
So, but then if you want to paint, I've also heard the same is true of that. Like you have to like scratch the walls or do a little light sanding and clean them and make sure they're dry, and then do like 2 coats of primer and then paint them. So that could also be part of the reason why we delayed doing a renovation.
And it might make you go overweight.
Right? Yeah.
All the
50
extra-
layers of paint and paper.
That's what I was thinking about. Because when you paint, you're adding, how much is a bucket of paint weight? You're adding that whole bucket.
Right, but
weight.
some of it dries, and so wet to dry, you probably have some weight loss with the moisture being evaporated from it. So it's probably not a whole gallon of paint.
If you put on coats, I don't know. It's all this weight, this RV stuff, something you have never thought of while painting your house. Is how much weight am I adding to my walls? Yeah.
The American Wanderer is almost done with his 2007 E350 shuttle bus conversion.
Ooh,
Nice.
We've seen
conversion.
some of the video, and it looks pretty awesome. And to be able to customize it and have it be 100% what you want right out the gate, that's awesome. So looking forward to seeing the finished product.
That'd be nice.
Yes. Blake from New Vision Security Services was asking Happy Place if he was putting in a hot tub in the RV.
Can I get a hot tub? Yes.
That's funny.
Obviously.
Right? They did say that they took down the valances and did curtains.
Curtains
They
instead.
but they also kept the blinds.
Yeah, because if you're in a hot location, you've got to have something to block the heat. And unless you're planning to stick up, you know, what is the silver stuff called? The
Reflectix.
yeah, if you're planning to put the Reflectix up behind curtains, curtains just aren't enough. But you can legitimately feel the difference between the blind down, hand up against the window, and the blind up, and it's just like that heat radiating straight through the window.
Oh yeah.
It's bad. We've actually gone to Reflectix behind the blinds as well on certain windows that we're not opening.
Long Haul Lifesavers is putting out a video tomorrow about what they did with their balances and roller shades.
So
we gotta check them out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I haven't decided if we're going to do anything, but if we do, I'll do all the balances throughout the entire rig so that it all matches. But we're only planning to paint the kitchen, the dinette slide, just a white color, just to lighten that area and fix some messes on the wall. So, you know, you've got that wallpaper, right?
Yep.
And then we have this table, and it's right up against the wall, and the kids rock the table, and it's worn spots. And even the dinette, one of the dinettes, again, wiggled back and forth, and it's rubbed spots on the wall. So we have to paint it to make it look nice. But we're only going to do that section, so it's not very much. And I'm pretty sure it won't add very much weight.
No more weight.
But I'm actually
No.
I'm
You're
quite
overweight,
pleased.
just truck a kid and trout. That'd be fine.
I'm quite pleased with how our walls have held up so well with the kids. We've had some spots where they marked on the wall. We used alcohol to rub it off, but it also rubbed the color out of the wallpaper. Yeah, don't use alcohol on your walls. But at this point, I'm not too concerned with the walls, and I'm like, whatever. The next person who owns the trailer after us can renovate with their paint if they want.
That's right. Don't polish that turd. Leave it for somebody else. Do something. It's easy. It improves your quality of life because you like looking at it better. Do it.
Yeah.
I'll go nuts. That's my opinion. She's gonna go nuts. That's fine. Happy wife, happy life.
I love how you say it though. You're just like,
He's
Can you
buried
get any
it
more
down deep.
sass in that statement, though?
That's the press. That's right.
We've talked about, because we like the blackout shades because it's almost like Reflectix in the fact that it blocks out all the light. So in our bedroom right now, it's like a cave, which is great when it's hot.
Yes.
But so we'd like to keep those, but I like the look of curtains because curtains make it feel more like a home.
Mhm.
So trying to maybe do a modification where we can maybe cover the ugliness of the valances and then maybe add a cute curtain on the sides. So we, during the day, you have the curtains open, and at night you pull the blackout shades, but then you pull the curtains so it looks nice and not just a black roll. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah. BB3 says tie-dye is in these days.
Okay.
So your watercolor idea could turn out smashing.
Bed sheets hanging from the windows.
We'll just pull one down, spread it out, and let the kids have at it with paintbrushes. They can splatter up. We'll see what happens.
There you go. There you go.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm just catching up. Everybody's
It is a lovely day out here.
Yeah,
It actually hasn't been that bad. Everybody says it's hot everywhere. It's been in the 80s for us in Springfield.
humidity
we're
wasn't
supposedly
too
going
bad.
through a cold front coming through here in
Cold front.
St. Louis, and it's like 60s at night and like mid to low 80s.
I'm like,
Low to
that's
mid
nice.
80s.
Suck on that, Blue Wave.
We love it.
105.
I'm like, I'll take this every day. This is nice.
feeling very confrontational.
Yes, he's like, really? Like,
Hey, Bill, how was your lunch this
I
afternoon?
didn't have any lunch.
I offered you food.
We don't want to be a burden. We don't want to eat people's food.
We
I don't want
offered.
someone to come to my house and eat my food. Unless I know you're coming.
Too
That's
late.
fine.
Too late.
We knew you were coming. We offered you lunch.
She did.
It's all good. It's all good.
What is
I
that?
did
Stream
feed your
elements.
kids a piece of cheese and told them where the fruit was.
Because they're rats.
Well, they
Feed the
weren't.
rats the
They weren't
cheese.
hitting on anything else, but they're like, "It's Tillamook. Sure, we'll take a piece
Oh,
of
we
cheese."
love.
Tillamook.
Tillamook is
we
really
get-
the only way to go.
We get so excited when we see it in the stores.
When we see
Like,
it
oh
at
my God, Tillamook.
Costco or somewhere, and it's
Yeah,
like, oh
Costco.
wow, that's only $4 a pound. That's amazing. Let's buy this 3-pound block of cheese.
Yeah,
And
that'll
then you
last us a
freeze.
week.
We cut it, freeze it, put it in
Oh,
there.
does it freeze really well?
It's not bad. It gets really crumbly when
Yeah.
it thaws out, but
Yeah.
that's fine because we normally use it to shred or
Mhm.
cut into little chunks, so it's not a big deal.
We get is that the
Normally get
1 pound
the-
loaf? We usually get the 3 pound.
You normally get the 3-pound loaf, and
we
we
usually go
used to
through
get like the 5-pound, like the big one.
We'll go
Yeah.
through a 5-pound brick without it going back. Like seriously.
Cheese.
Cheese is
I gotta go. There's cheese in the
I'll make sure you get a slice of cheese before you leave.
Moving on from food, back to the Renos. We'll steer this ship.
Oh, we saw
Right
a White
here.
Castle. You don't see those often.
Oh yeah.
But you know, the one time we stopped at White Castle, I was not impressed.
I had a
It's all about you, Natasha.
I had a family member bring a patient White Castle, and she's like, "Yeah, it's kind of tasteless."
Yeah. It reminds
It was her
me
first
of
time.
like hamburger helper on a big fluffy bun.
You have like that taste with the meat that cooks with the onion.
But it's legendary for the people with the munchies.
It's true. And that's me.
It's like Taco Bell.
No, that's
It's,
not me. I'm
it's
joking.
the burger version.
Yeah,
of
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell.
Yeah.
Late night munchie.
So Happy Place is given a tip saying that when he used the vinyl self-adhesive paper, they used the spray adhesive, and it went right on top of the manufacturer stuff and came out great. That is a fantastic
Yeah.
tip.
Great. Nice.
I'm gonna put that in my pocket.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
I've heard that
Great.
like the sticky. I think it was when the Farnsworths, No Ordinary Path.
Yeah.
When they did their reno on Wendy,
The
they,
Reno in Reno.
It was a reno
Yeah.
in Reno. It was Reno last year.
Yep.
They used the sticky. It was the backsplash, and it was peeling off. So I think they had to use spray,
Okay.
and it stuck on really well after that. So
Good to note.
See,
I
Howard Keppel came in.
Yeah.
Hello, Howard.
Hey, and so did ISO Adventure Live.
Well, hello
Thanks
there.
for joining us. And I hope I'm going to say this right. Hoi Studio, HEY Studio. Thanks for joining us.
Well, hey,
We
thanks for
appreciate
being
you
here.
having us.
Yeah, I can
being
kind
here.
of see.
Yeah.
See, I'm getting old.
You know,
I have
lean forward,
bifocals.
lean forward, Bill.
you could have this if you like.
I have
Yeah.
bifocals.
ISO Adventure Life was saying they can't bring themselves to pull something apart on the RV in fear of getting it back together correctly.
Oh,
Can
not
only
to
do it.
worry. It's not too difficult. We
No.
just took a whole couch apart and we were able to reassemble it with one freak out moment for 20 minutes. Where is that bolt? I know there were 4 bolts. Where is the bolt?
She was accusing me of taking the bolt, and I'm like, no.
Our 3-year-old
Yes.
ran away with it. It was
For
sitting
my bolt collection.
our 3-year-old found it and ran
Wow.
away with it, and we found it on the
With
steps.
Ellie. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So we knew it was him.
Like our trouble will be what to do with the crappy RV furniture when you take it out of there. I've seen people try to sell it
Mhm.
on like marketplace and stuff. I mean,
We deconstructed it so
We gotta do
everything was flat, and then we just threw it in the dumpster here. We had seen people throw whole couches and stuff in the
Yeah.
dumpster here at this RV park.
that's what she said we should do. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
The dumpster's right next to the office.
If you can
Like,
deconstruct it so everything is flat, you can just take a couple pieces at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
And
go.
people will be like, what is
Oh,
what?
sneaky leg.
Yeah, we took the whole thing because it was just one dinette booth and this mini couch. And we were able to get them all the pieces flat, and yeah, it seemed like a lot in the back of the pickup truck, but when he got it all into the dumpster, it was probably a 1/5 or an 1/8 of the dumpster, so it wasn't that much.
It smashed all the garbage down.
Yeah.
So ISO Adventure Life says they use blackout shades for overnight, and then they come off in the day. They
Oh.
use Velcro. That's an interesting
Mhm.
modification, because ours are the roller, but you could cut it off the roller and use Velcro. And you guys are giving me fantastic ideas.
So we hold our Reflectix to the windows with the command
Command
strip
strips.
Velcro on the edges. It's worked really, really well because last year we used duct tape and it left a residue that I still have
Oh,
to.
yeah.
I still have to go back with some like goof off or something and scrub it off of the
Goof off.
skylight, the
Mhm.
skylights,
Yep.
because it's just really bad. But if you have kids and they will constantly want to like rip it down, you will lose some of those Velcro strips and have to
Yeah.
replace them.
Hence our 3-year-old loves to pull them down every time.
it's too dark. 3-year-olds need light.
No, he needs something to do.
He needs something to do. He's constantly fiddling with something.
So a couple of folks are talking about getting rid of their stuff. Long Haul Lifesavers said they joined the local Facebook garage sale sites at the start of every contract and sell stuff that way all the time.
That's good.
Happy Place says they took their sofa out and tried to sell it, but even the RV reseller wouldn't take it. But they found a dumpster that would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I found a dumpster.
As well as maybe the bigger one. Nobody wants our busted recliner, I can tell you that.
No,
Yeah.
we'll pitch that for sure.
Yeah, our couch was falling apart, so it wasn't worth even trying.
And John Chalker is reminding us to wear a respirator when doing remodel because you never know what you're going to breathe in, even in RVs. That is
It's true.
beautiful,
Good looking out,
Nice.
John Chucker.
especially if you're painting.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, guys, we wasted an hour.
wasted.
Always
We
We have
spent
been
an
here
hour chatting with
for
these
an hour.
lovely people
Absolutely.
here.
Absolutely.
We need to head on over to Beyond Beauty. For all I know, she's doing a live. We should go over. We should give her a raid.
Yes.
Head over there, say hello. Tell her NOTB is raiding her channel.
So either daydream about nice things, or John Chalker, if you guys could throw in a link for Beyond Beauty 3's live, so we can all head over there and tell them Nursing Your Travel Buddy sent you.
Our national adventure just joined. Hi.
What? What's going on?
Good to see you guys.
We have a jumping spider on the computer.
Okay.
Hello,
There's
Mr.
lots of
Itsy Spider. Well,
He's
thanks.
so cute.
Thank you so much for being here. This week we are working on what we're calling our kin video. We made it to Kansas, Iowa, Nebraska to see our good friends and family.
Yep.
And then we have part
4.
4 of our RV Living Start Here series will be out on Thursday.
Mhm.
I always say that tentatively because it's not even shot yet, but it's
It'll
in
be
the
out.
works.
It'll be out. I'll crack the whip if I have to, but it'll be out.
All they've been doing is working or videoing, right?
Yeah.
Editing.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
But it's still fun so far.
Yeah.
So far, it's still fun.
Doing the 2 a week. So yeah, you can check out our fun video Tuesday morning. We just release it early. Oh, there's that spider.
Oh my god!
Oh my God, Oh, he's gonna sit right on the camera the whole time.
Yep.
Come on, Spider, move out of the way. Garrett, shoot him. Shoot him away.
I just wanted to see.
That is a YouTube first. I would maybe guarantee it. Oh my goodness. That should be
totally photobomb Ben.
that should be the thumbnail.
That's our cue. On that note.
Happy Place Camping. I don't recall saying hello.
Nice 3D.
But thanks for being here.
We did.
See, so we've been on too long.
Okay,
Anyway.
he's kicking us off.
Yeah.
So thank you to Garrett and Carolyn of Diary of a Family for joining us today, being gracious hosts and letting us use some of their equipment and just catching up because we've missed you guys.
I know, we've missed you guys too.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rhonda. Hi, Rhonda. Bye, Rhonda. We're leaving. I'm Bill.
And I'm Natasha with Nursing Our Travel Bug, encouraging you to get out there and nurse what makes you happy. Have a great week, everybody.
Don't
Adios.
forget to thumbs up and subscribe.